How's it? Today is Tuesday, December 10th. I am stiff AF, and yesterday did not help. Um, Over the weekend, I was in LA, and so I spent a lot of time in the car, just getting there and coming back. And so this is the kind of restart of my training. Today is a back squat day, which I guess last week was mostly a deload, aside from the back squat that I actually increased on last week. I was sick at the beginning of last week, so things were just all over the place. I was like, okay, this is a good opportunity to do a deload because I am physically unable to lift, and then I'm also going to be out of town. So it is what it is. As I'm jumping back into today's back squat was 3 kilos up from last week's 92, 3 sets of 10. And, given everything that I just mentioned, I think today went okay. I feel like yesterday my hip flexors were giving me quite a bit of issues, and I thought that today was going to be very similar. And, it honestly, it was similar, but it wasn't as like impeding on my movement as I thought it was going to be. So that's a big positive. Here is my first set at 95. I was also kind of in this headspace today at the gym where I was like, today was probably the first day this whole year when I did not want to go to the gym. And there's a lot of reasons behind that, but I'm the type of person that wants to be active all the time. I don't like skipping days. I don't like making excuses for why certain things, like why I don't make it to the gym for whatever reason. And today was one of those days where I almost just stayed in bed, like just kind of gave up on the goals that I've set for myself. But many years ago when I started this whole kind of journey, I told myself, like, how can I expect to show up for other people if I can't even show up for myself? And today was one of those days where I reminded myself, like, a lot of the reason why I started this lifting thing was just to be, committed to something for myself and for nobody else. And today was just, it was hard being in the gym today. But I am happy that I did go and that I did make the progress that I did. Um, for my overhead press, I moved into, tried to do 50 for 3 sets of 10, but I was unable to do that. And so I did 50 for 2 sets of 10 and then 1 set of 6. So I'm probably not going to be doing the overhead press at that rep range next week. Maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I'll try 50 again. We'll see. I'm not super sure. But one thing I didn't mention when I was looking at how the squats felt today, they were actually a lot easier than they were last week. And I don't know if that is a function of me being sick or what have you, but when I did 92 last week, I thought I was gonna die on a couple of those reps. But today 95 felt really like doable. It didn't feel like I was even struggling too much at all. It still did feel like I was doing proper work, and that is all that I really am looking for right now. It's really cool because I think I started at 80. Is that right? So 80, 83, 86, 89, 92, 95. So that's 6 total weeks of stuff where I've incremented and nothing has gone worse. Like my back hasn't gotten any worse since then. So I'm certainly moving in the right direction. Ooh, one thing about those Bulgarian split squats was that was where I felt my hip flexors being stretched the most, and that was the area that I was, I guess, struggling with the most. But I was able to do it, and I'm super happy that I did. Did some bicep curls here. I put some more weight on there to see if I could get a little bit more pump in it, but I don't know. I'm probably gonna need to go back down so I can get a little bit more reps, because I think like I'm looking for rep range of about like 8 to 12, but also have, you know, 1 or 2 left in the tank, maybe less than that. But at 8, I was completely at 0 left. So I need to think about that a little bit better. But yeah, I'm happy I showed up today. I showed up for myself and no one else. So that's a big positive sign for me. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.